What's going on, guys? This is Austin Hustles, and I'm desperate. I need to get a location for my vending machine business. The last time I went looking for a location, I just got all rejects. I'm currently have a record of 40 rejects in a row. Not too proud of that, but honestly, it's really just taking a toll on me and made me not want to go sourcing for locations. And I know the problem's not in the restaurants, it's not in my machines, although it could have been a little bit. The problem is my pitch and my confidence. When I went in there, I was not confident. I didn't trust the machines that I had, and my pitch was just terrible. My old pitch was literally me just walking into a location and just spewing out everything. Didn't even give the other person the time to talk, regardless if it was the manager or just the normal worker. I just had a terrible pitch. You can check it out in some of my older videos, my older vending videos, where I try to get locations. The pitches were just really bad. What I need to do to fix up my pitches is I need to let the other person speak more, and I have to get the permission to actually speak. Like, I'm walking into these locations, these people could be having a bad day, could be really busy, or they just don't want to talk right now, and I walk in and I try to get a deal made about a vending machine. I have to understand that I haven't earned the right to speak to these people, so I kind of have to gain their trust a little before I just bring out the whole vending machine thing. One of the reasons I was lacking confidence when giving my old pitch was because the machines that I were pitching, I wasn't fully behind them. They were the triple head vending machines, and at the time when I was pitching them, they had the gumballs in the middle, and sometimes the gumballs were iffy, and they wouldn't always dispense after a few vents, and honestly, I was scared that I'd get a call from them, and I'd have to go back and fix it within a few days. I wasn't fully behind the machines, and they were faulty. I don't know why I tried to put them in locations. But we're working on getting rid of those machines and replacing them with gumball machines, which we probably... Yeah, we got one right here. One of those gumball machines back there. So I'm a lot more confident in these gumball machines. They're less likely to have any malfunctions, and they're a lot easier to maintain, and they're a lot cheaper to maintain as well. And another thing that I'm going to do to help with my pitches is I'm going to start adding a commission. Not to the restaurant, but here's kind of how I'm going to position it. So I want to gain their trust, and I want to gain the permission to speak and be listened to in the beginning of the conversation. So I'm probably going to walk in and say something like this. I'm going to go up to the front. I'm going to be like, "Hello, how you doing?" And then I'm going to say, "Is there a manager or owner around here?" And then after that, I'm going to say, "Hello, how you doing? My name is Austin. Can I ask you a quick question? So if you had the opportunity to donate to any cause you want, what would you donate to?" Great, that'd be my pick as well, but what do you say we put a gumball machine right there, right next to the door, and we give 10% of everything that comes out of the machine to that charity? Would that interest you in any bit? And if they say yes, which they probably won't right off the bat, then I'll just go ahead and bring the machine in. Now, what happens if they say no? Here are some common reject responses that I've gotten a lot of times. "Oh, sorry, we actually can't do that right now. You'd have to speak to this person." So if I get that response, here's what I plan to do. I'm going to say, "Oh, okay, thank you. Can I please have their name and number?" And then they'll write down their name and number, and I'll say, "And what was your name again?" And then I'll get their name, and I'll write this down, and it's important that I get their name. From there, I'll be like, "Do you think this would be a good idea? Like, what are your thoughts on this?" From there, I'd say, "Do you think this is a good idea? What are your thoughts on this?" And they'd give me their opinion. And I can use that when I call the person that makes the decision. So what I'll do is I will end up calling the person, probably when I get home or the next day or something. And I'll be like, "Hey, how you doing? I actually spoke to," and then I'll name the person about the vending machine, or about a vending machine. And then I was wondering if I could speak to you about possibly putting one in your location with the 10% to whatever charity he wants. And if the conversation's kind of drifting off a bit, I'll be like, "Oh, by the way, blank said that he thought this would be a very good idea. I'm wondering if you're maybe on the same page." Now, another reject response that I've gotten is, "Oh, it's not really going to fit the style of our restaurant or our location. We can't put it there." To that, what I'm going to say is, "Look, we can put it there for 30 days, and if you guys don't like it, then I can take it out. It's free, totally free. Put it in, won't cost you guys a penny. I'll put this in here, and if you guys don't like it, then I'll take it off your hands." Or they'll just straight up say no to my face. In that case, I'll probably just walk out. Another thing I'm doing, since I'm kind of bad at speaking to people in person, I've DM'd like 10 local restaurants / businesses. Probably going to add more to that list of DMs. And I pretty much just said, "Hey, is the owner of this location running the Instagram account?" and then I'd get a response, hopefully, and I'd basically just recite everything I just said to you guys. Hopefully this works out. I highly doubt that I'm going to get many responses, if any, through DM, just because probably don't check their DMs a lot, or they think that I'm just some bum trying to get a job or something. But I really want to get a location, and I'm not quitting. I'm not quitting because of all these rejects. That's the big takeaway from this whole vending machine business. I don't care if I lose $300, because you know what? I'm 16. I can make that $300 back easily in a matter of weeks. This whole business is about my pride, the ability to go into a physical location, strike up a deal. Man, that's all pride. That's all I care about in this business. But I'm like $300 negative in this business right now, but I gotta just toughen up, go into these locations, and get them secured. But now what I'm doing, I'm just gonna go onto Google Maps, look up restaurants in a specific area, probably some like barbershops too. I'm gonna write them all down on a notepad, take that notepad out, and then I'll probably drive around Friday with the gumball machine in my car, and we'll go look for a location. I just need to get a location. I mean, it's been like, what, 2-3 months since I've actually like tried to get a location secured. That's just unacceptable. There's no way that I'm gonna make it in this business if I can't even get a location. So worst case scenario, I get a locating service, but I don't want to do that. It's a pride thing, like I said. I want to get a location by myself. So we're going to go ahead and attempt that, and I'll record it all for you guys right here on my phone if I walk into the locations physically, and I'll keep you guys updated on what's going on. But yeah, give me some pointers in the comments if you like my pitch or you think it could use some improvements in areas. Let me know what you guys think about it. If you enjoy this type of content, please go ahead and subscribe right down here to let me have some of my older videos. Please go ahead and check them out. I'll probably link one of my other like pitch videos somewhere. But yeah, this is Austin Hustles. Have an amazing day. Later.